writing class was catchy for me because my education is in literature. It was really lovely to get together with a group of women, different levels of, different diagnoses, different stages. We called each other Writing Sisters Circle. In this circle, I felt secure to really open up. What we were all focusing on during that course was, who are we? And since the diagnosis actually makes a big difference in who you are and how you see yourself, we had to kind of contemplate a lot about that in writing form. During this writing class, I figured that my body, my mind, like me, whole me, chose not to remember so many things which were really painful. That's why while doing the exercises, I figured, oh, it's pouring through me. It was really, again, painful to go through remembering things. But then when I let them go, unboxed them, opened them, and, voiced them. After I finished that course, I produced a piece of writing and I mailed this narrative to my friends, whom I considered to be ready. Many people who would before, when talking to me, prefer not to touch upon the diagnosis because I wasn't touching upon that topic. With me sending out this narrative, kind of opened them up to ask me questions. And people, I guess, felt more comfortable, that I'm comfortable to talk about that. So it kind of opened that communication in both directions. Writing down things helps. It clarifies your mind. And I wrote the whole piece, which I believe one day my daughter will read, when she's like in her 40s and understand me better. Because I really want to be, like everybody I think wants to be understood.
I think seeking psychosocial support has been really positive in my experience because it gives me tools to kind of reduce stress, recognize stress, be able to cope with not just cancer stress, but like life stress. It's led me into other areas like the mindfulness course, which was something that was kind of life-changing because it really allowed me to reframe a lot of things. I think the biggest lesson that I learned from the mindfulness is that, I can't control anything, really. I can't control the weather, I can't control what someone's reaction to something I say. I can't even control what's going on in my own body, but what I can control is how I react to whatever is going on around me. And so I can fall apart, I can be really upset, I can be ambivalent, I can be sad, angry, but I shouldn't be them for very long. After doing that, I was practicing meditation like 10 minutes before they told me I had recurred. It was actually, I think, something that helped me process that in a healthy way.
Mental health has been something that I've been dealing with my whole life. I was actually already working with a therapist before I was diagnosed. I thought I'm just gonna see what's available at Princess Margaret, and found it online and just went in and I just asked, is there any sort of psychosocial support available? And they said yes, and it was covered, and so that was sort of how I got started. It's just the comfort of somebody seeing people who are in your shoes all the time. They can just offer suggestions that wouldn't occur to my friends or family. My therapist was able to let me know about groups that I can get involved in. A big part of anxiety is just feeling like you're the only person who feels that certain way. And then you realize that there's, maybe 5 other people in the room who feel that way. And then you go, okay, and then you want to connect with those people about having those same shared feelings because it's just somebody who gets you.
So at first I was in denial and I couldn't take another diagnosis. I was like, not another one. Like I'm dealing with the cancer to get over that, and now I have to deal with a mental health issue. Through my family doctor, he connected me with the psychosocial here. Dr. Lee, she said sometimes with cancer patients, the bipolar shows up because of the reaction to the medications that you're already on. You may have already had the bipolar in you, but the chemo drug is enhancing those mood swings. It's like something's going wrong for a little while and you just need somebody to bounce off thoughts off of how you could get back on track. That's what it is. That's what counseling is. We all have our abilities inside of us, and then counseling lets you take them out and share them. Like, I got to go back in and become that Angela that I once was. I may have lost Angela, the one who was healthy and as a child, but I gained Angela, the one who's wiser now. And these tools came back out.